guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade Nation, stop scrolling. Stop whatever you're doing because this is not a drill. We have breaking news straight out of San Francisco. And it's the kind of news that flips the NBA landscape on its head. The Golden State Warriors have just completed a blockbuster trade so massive, so unexpected that it's already sending shockwaves through the entire basketball world. This isn't just a roster adjustment. This is a move that changes everything. In a league where big moves are often hinted at weeks in advance, this one came out of nowhere. No leaks, no subtle hints, no sources say teases. Their Warriors front office led by Mike Dunleavy Jr. just dropped a bomb on the NBA. And make no mistake, this isn't a minor transaction. This is the kind of trade that screams championship or bust. The details are jaw-dropping. Golden State has officially acquired a star player. A name every NBA fan knows, someone with all-star appearances, playoff experience, and the kind of skill set that could push this team right back into championship contention. This isn't a prospect for the future. This is a proven battle-tested weapon ready to contribute right now. From what's being reported, their Warriors pulled off the deal by packaging together a combination of draft picks, young assets, and a key rotational player. Yes, it hurts to see familiar faces go. Yes, some fans are already emotional about who we lost, but the Warriors' message is clear. With Steve Curry still playing at an MVP level, with Draymond Green's leadership, and with Klay Thompson looking to bounce back strong, the time to win is now. Let's talk about fit. This new addition is tailor-made for Steve Kerr's system. He brings size, scoring versatility, and defensive presence. 3 areas Golden State desperately needed help in last season. The offense is about to open up even more because this guy can hit the 3, attack the basket, and create shots for himself and his teammates. He's not just a scorer, he's a playmaker. Defensively, his versatility allows him to guard multiple positions, something he loves to utilize in switching schemes. Imagine this: Steve drawing double teams at the arc, kicking the ball to the new guy on the wing, who either knocks down the shot or drives to the rim. Or picture the Warriors going small with Draymond at the 5 and this new star sliding into a forward spot, creating matchup nightmares for opposing defenses. The possibilities are endless. The reaction from the locker room has been electric. Multiple sources say Steve Curry personally signed off on the trade, giving it his full support. Draymond reportedly texted teammates right after the news broke, telling them to lock in because we're going for another one. Even Klay, who's known for his calm demeanor, is said to be hyped about sharing the floor with another offensive weapon. And the fans, oh man, Dub Nation is buzzing. Social media is exploding with reactions. Some are shocked, some are ecstatic, and yes, a few are nervous about the cost of the trade, but the overwhelming vibe is excitement. Warriors fans know what this means. The front office is in. This is a push all the chips to the center of the table kind of movie. Now, let's think about what this means for the Western Conference. The West was already stacked: the Nuggets, Lakers, Suns, Clippers. But this trade just shifted the balance. Golden State has reloaded and rivals now have to game plan for a team with more firepower than they've had in years. This is going to force other contenders to consider making moves of their own just to keep up. The arms race is officially on. It's worth noting that this trade also addresses one of Golden State's biggest issues from last season: inconsistency. Too often, their Warriors relied solely on Steve to carry the offense. On nights when his shot wasn't falling, they struggled to find answers. Now they have another go-to scorer who can take over games when needed. That's huge in the playoffs where every possession counts and defenses lock in on your best player. Financially, this was no small feat. Golden State is already one of the highest spending teams in the league. So, making this deal work under the new CBA rules took some serious front office maneuvering. But Dunley and company found a way, proving once again that when this franchise sees a championship opportunity, they'll do whatever it takes to seize it. What about the players heading out in the trade? Well, it's never easy. Some of them were beloved by fans, some were developing into key contributors, and all of them were part of the Warriors' journey. The organization has already put out statements thanking them for their contributions and wishing them success in their next chapter. That's the business side of basketball, tough decisions for the greater goal. Looking ahead, Steve Kerr now has the challenge and the luxury of figuring out the perfect rotations. How quickly will the new guy adapt to the Warriors' motion offense? How will he mesh with Steve's off-ball movement and Draymond's playmaking? Will he start right away or come off the bench to dominate second units? These are the questions that will make training camp and preseason games must-watch events for Dub Nation. And we can't ignore the fact that this move might be just the beginning. Their Warriors still have flexibility to make additional signings, possibly adding a veteran shooter or a defensive specialist to round out the bench. When a team makes a trade like this, it's often part of a bigger plan, a series of moves designed to maximize the roster for a deep playoff run. From a narrative standpoint, this is the perfect setup for one of the most exciting NBA seasons in years. The dynasty that many thought was winding down has just gotten a major jolt of life. Their Warriors are no longer just fighting to stay competitive. They're swinging for another title. And you can feel the energy building. Chase Center is going to be electric on opening night. Fans will be on their feet. Jerseys will be flying off the shelves. And every opponent who steps into that building will know they're facing a rejuvenated, reloaded Warrior squad. Rival players are already reacting, too. Social media posts from other stars around the league show a mix of respect and concern. Some are congratulating the Warriors. Others are clearly realizing they'll have a much tougher road through the West. Now, this is the kind of trade that changes game plans months before the playoffs even start. So, what's the takeaway here? Simple. The Golden State Warriors are not done. They are not fading into the background. They are not satisfied with past championships. They are here to remind everyone from the fans to the front offices to the players that they still mean business. This blockbuster trade is a statement, plain and simple. And the statement is we're coming for another championship. To all of Dub Nation, buckle up. The season ahead is going to be a wild ride. Every game, every highlight, every moment will carry the weight of this massive move. This is history in the making and we're all lucky enough to witness it. So, if you're hyped for this next chapter in Warriors basketball, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed for all the latest updates and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking news like this. Because if the Warriors just proved anything today, it's that you never know when the next bombshell is going to drop. The Golden State Warriors.